Hey, y'all, and welcome back to Shalena Speaks. We are diving into something majorly dramatic today. I can't believe what we're talking about. As you know, we talk about everything from pop to urban culture over here and everyday life and mental health. But today, I want to talk about this Cash App situation. So, if you've ever used Cash App or even followed Jack Dorsey, the co founder of Twitter and the CEO of Block Inc., this one is completely for you. So, formerly known as Square, Block Inc. is in some hot water, okay? A massive shareholder lawsuit is shaking things up, and the accusations are absolutely wild. So, let's just go ahead and get into it. So, what's T? What's going on? Well, a shareholder named Vijay Patel, I don't want to mess up his name, so I'm going to say Mr. Patel, has filed a derivative lawsuit against Jack Dorsey, Sean Carter, aka Jay-Z, and several other board members of Block Inc. The allegations. The allegations. So let's just get into the allegations. I can't believe allegations, so I don't want to mess it up. So listen to these allegations: breach of fiduciary duties, securities fraud, and a whole lot of shady business. We gonna get into the deets. You know we are. So the deets are money laundering, um, drug trafficking, ex trafficking, terrorism financing, and contract shillings. If you can go ahead and replace all the letters that need to be replaced so you can know what those are. Um, because YouTube, you have to be filtered. I'm not getting into any of those situations to where I get demonetized or anything like that. So the lawsuit also alleges, you guys, that Block ignored these red flags. Like they had outright whistleblower warnings and internal reports that their platform was being misused. Like, hold up. You know what I mean? Wait a minute. What is going on? So, if this is true, this is like the next level of fraud. Like, are you kidding me? So, how did it all go down? So, let me break it down for you. Back in 2023, a report from Heidenberg Research dropped bombshells claiming that Block was enabling fraud and financial crimes while misleading investors. That's kind of common. Not acceptable, but it's common, right? After that, it gets deeper. After that, Block's stock price tanked, dropping by like 15% in just one day. Can you imagine what the shareholders were thinking at that time? I know at one point I did own some stock in Cash App or Square, but I ended up letting it go because I didn't see it performing well at all. And now that I think about it, maybe it was around this time that it happened. So this was like March 2023, August 2023. Yeah, something like that. Yeah, because they say in August, Block confirmed that they were under investigation by the SEC and the DOJ. So, so I'm just saying, I'm just saying maybe. So then in February and May of 2024, NBC News released reports from whistleblowers claiming Block intentionally failed to do proper customer due diligence to boost revenue. Crazy sauce, right? The lawsuit argues that Block's leadership was fully aware of illegal activity but chose to ignore it for the sake of making money. It's crazy. So they're accusing Jack Dorsey, Jay-Z, and the board. What now? What do they do now? Well, Block is facing this massive class action lawsuit alongside this shareholder lawsuit. The key argument: the Block's executives were too focused on profits, and didn't care about compliances or ethics. That's what I think maybe had happened here. And that's just my personal opinion. I'm not saying that's what happened. I'm not, everything is alleged until, you know, everything is alleged because people play too much over here. But that's just my personal opinion. So, and I think it's kind of crazy that Jay-Z, who joined the board in 2021, is also named in the lawsuit. But his specific role is not entirely clear. Like that has not been laid out yet. So I'm curious to see, how this unfolds and how did he play a part in it, since how he just got out of the news to only get back in the news. It's crazy. It's crazy for Jay right now. So the lawsuit alleges that these execs failed their responsibilities, basically, leading to the company culture where fraud was rampant. And the stock price has taken multiple hits. Shareholders are absolutely furious. You know what I mean? Because people put big money up. People put big money up. So like I guess we gotta ask ourselves, like, well, what does that mean for us as a Cash App user if you use Cash App out there? If you're a Cash App user, I know you gotta be wondering, is your money safe, right? But as of now, there's no evidence that shows that customer funds are directly at risk. But this lawsuit could lead to tightening regulations and things of that nature, which is cool because they could, they should. They should tighten regulations around fintech companies. I think that's absolutely imperative that that happens. So stuff like this doesn't happen. And if you're an investor, this case could impact, you know what I'm saying, block stock price. You know what I mean, and how people look at them when they're building their portfolios and things of that nature. So like y'all, this lawsuit is a big deal, and it brings up some serious questions about fintech companies accountability for me. It brings up questions about oversight. Like, how do you guys blatantly ignore, whistleblowers? And if these allegations are true, this could be one of the biggest corporate scandals in fintech history. Like, this would put fintech on the map. If you guys didn't know what fintech was, you're gonna know and understand what a fintech company is when this is all said and done, if these allegations are true. So I will be keeping an eye out, and keep you guys updated as this story unfolds. What do you think? Are fintech companies like Block doing enough to stop fraud? Like, I don't know. Drop your comments and thoughts below and hit me up on social media. You can hit me up on social media and let me know what you're thinking. So, but thanks for tuning in and listening. And if you like this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. And if you really like this video, go ahead and hit that subscribe. And if you really, really mess with it, go ahead and share it with a friend. Until next time, stay informed, stay empowered, and take care of yourself and others. Peace.